Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon.
I'm Joe Garen, hello.
And we're playing another match of, not Fire Emblem, Advance Wars.
Hi, I'm looking kinda weird.
Yeah, we're playing a different kind of map, we're playing Island Petite. Petite Island.
Yeah, it's a bit smaller than the Kidney Islands, or Bean Islands, but yeah.
Yeah, it's hopefully also not as prone to stalemate.
As stalemate, yeah.
So you're gonna play as Mel today, I'm gonna play as Cat.
Or Lash, as she's known in America for some reason.
There you go, Lash. You're gonna stick with standard colors?
I'm gonna stick with standard color now.
Perfect. And then we're gonna end, no fog of war, weather, random I would say. Like it did so much last time.
Yeah.
Daily
limit, oh like maybe 15.
15 sounds good, I was also thinking 15.
Since this is a small map.
Yep. Capture, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Ability
Powers on.
And animation would...
Only Type B is only battle animations, Type C is only your own battle animations, or off.
Well, your own battle animations is kind of pointless, because it's always one of us, so Type C doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So let's go for Type B, because the capture animation, we don't necessarily need that.
Okay. Let's go.
Nobody is having an advantage with capturing this time.
Yeah.
We have different abilities and advantages.
So, Mel, her thing is that her units randomly do more damage. Her units can do up to plus 20% more damage,
Which is a nice little thing.
and her powers strengthen that. Her standard power lets them be plus 60% strong, up to plus 60 stronger. Meanwhile, her special power lets them be plus 100% power. Well, up to. It's still random.
Yeah.
How lucky!
Yeah.
How her unit strength is normal.
Yeah, all across the board, pretty even.
Meanwhile, Cat's thing, or Lash's thing, I'm gonna keep swapping between the names because fuck it.
A cat slash.
Her thing is that the more cover a space gives you, her firepower increases.
Which I will try to use to my advantage.
Her power is reduces the cost of movement.
With protection plus snowfall.
Yeah. On top of the defense plus 10. I think every CO
I
power.
think everyone has that.
I think every commander power increases defense by 10 in the Advance Wars 2 style.
Yeah.
And her special power doubles the amount of cover you get, on top of decreasing movement costs.
Yeah.
She also has standard unit strength.
So we're gonna go in there with pretty even units, but with a bit of a different approach to trying to take the other person out.
Yeah.
So let's just see how we're gonna do this. So
Also briefly was like, wait, did I set the 15 turns? And yes,
you did. So the start of this map is the same. To which I want to say it
Worst change in the entire game. The Black Hole HQ doesn't look like a dick anymore.
Yeah.
0 out of 10, completely ruined. Okay, no, that was a joke, please. Don't take it seriously. I really like this remake, but I was actually disappointed to see that the Black Hole HQ doesn't look like a dick anymore.
Yeah. It just looks futuristic.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
I mean, it fits, but still, I do miss the dick.
Yeah.
Out of context?
Yes, pretty much. It fits, but I do miss the dick. Gerald Garen. I'm gonna just... She has a cool theme.
She does.
I'm gonna be a bit different in my approach than you are. We could do the really same thing.
Oh, I mean,
You should continue capturing instead of just being like, I'm fine, goodbye.
briefly I was like, oh, I'm gonna go over there. Even though set him to
Capture, yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. So I already see what the crowd you are planning on doing. So I'm gonna capture
I'm
that.
gonna be a little bitch. And you don't play as Tommy anymore.
Yeah.
So your foot units can go suck it.
My foot units are amazing. Normal. Hey, it's raining!
Ha!
Yeah. You know what the nice thing is? I knew that you were gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm in cover. I'm not an idiot. I play to my strength. And if my strength isn't my foot unit beating you in the ass, then I'm gonna use the forest to my advantage.
I'm gonna attack. Gonna try being a nuisance any way I can.
Of course you're gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
So, I, for my part, saved up some money to be a bit more of a nuisance though.
Oh god.
So, I cannot hope to capture something here reliably right
Nope.
now. But, we'll do that. If I attack you, that's only a 12 on the scale, so that's not gonna be too useful to me. Especially since it's only gonna bother me, so...
Yeah, because recons are very effective against infantry.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stand there and look damn fine.
I'm gonna remove you.
I am so happy that you did that.
Why?
Well, because I didn't want to have you start capturing stuff already. That was a strategic assessment there. And do it. Do it. They're just here to look gorge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save up this turn.
Oh, you're trying to use my stratagems. So the thing is, I need to capture that, but if I do that, it's just a waste of time. I'm just gonna waste your time there a little bit. I need to do that. I need to get rid of your stuff a little bit. So boop, blow that one up. Still have that one here. And now I'm gonna go towards you with my tanky tank. I'm gonna get myself one Mac. One MacBook Pro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. How about it?
No.
Well, I'm still kinda happy that you did that, but you could have done that a bit better. You blocked yourself from capturing another town there. Could have gone a little bit smoother. Well then, let's see. There you go, also
that.
tank.
And give me that.
Now we're pulling out the big ones. So first thing, I'm a little bit annoyed that I cannot get any sort of vantage there. How far? Okay, I'm not too concerned about anything in that case. You leave. Like, I do not get... The tanks look so weird for Black Hole. Like, technically the units as well look a little bit weird, but overall, I don't know. So you're really starting to be a little bit of a nuisance there. So maybe our approach with the recon was not too bad. Because you're pushing ahead strong there. Well, now you have the advantage. Not enough to take me fully out, but still you have the advantage, which sucks. And now the question is only how to best approach, yeah.
I'm gonna block.
You're gonna block me? Well, you know, short of a long, I don't care about that. I'm gonna blow that up a little bit. That should just be enough. But wow! That was the saddest display that I've ever seen. I'm just gonna go and blow that one up. It was basically 2 units pissing in the wind right there.
Pretty much.
Being like, I can pee further than you. I'm gonna do that, and another one of these. And the thing is, you have more fawns now on your side, which bothers me. I also forgot that you have your random chance of dealing more damage.
Yeah.
Which is also bothersome. And what you gonna do? Interesting choice. Let the 2 ones fight. Let them fight it out. This is dumb. Hey. What an unhonorable fight this was.
There we go.
And now?
You are in the way, my good sir.
Yes, but I'm also in the woods. And this is kind of why I wanted to position myself there. Because the woods give me a little bit of an advantage there against you. The thing is, I think I might have screwed myself there at the beginning. So let's take that one out. Not necessarily the best thing that I can do, but... Wait, that was 3, I'm in a 2. The thing is, I give you a lot of potential to also stand somewhere where I have more coverage. Basically, I'm just annoying right now with my foot units just standing in your way massively. Well, it's gonna still take your time because you're not gonna take me out this turn. Still standing there, still looking good. No, how dare. Again, I'm just body blocking you there essentially. I don't know if that was the smartest move you could have made there, but sure. Fire! You did it! You messed that one up. Yep. I don't know how much the random chance has screwed me over thus far with your attacks. But I can't imagine it being too little. Thing is, your special apparently charges up faster than mine. I mean, let's just attack that. Just to get that one out of the way a little bit. I'm gonna get myself a little bit of an advantage there. I need to capture your stuff, my stuff. I need to capture. And I would need you to not be a nuisance, which I cannot count on, because you're gonna be a nuisance.
Of course. That's how I play Advance Horse.
Be a nuisance? I'm gonna save the Tau that I have right there. Since you make more money than I am.
It does feel like I never have enough money though.
You never have enough money, that's the problem of life. I'm not getting anywhere with that mech. I wish my advantage would be a little bit bigger when it comes to taking on your units from a vantage point, but I mean that's I guess where the abilities come in. No, not my tank. Boop. Well, big disadvantage there on the field. Hey, you have the ability, which would be really dumb if you used it now. And don't you dare!
I dare.
How dare you! Well, you attacked me and still dealt more damage, so that's at least something. Let's see. What do I get? Nothing. Ability is still too far away. So I'm gonna do that. I hate that I don't have enough to take that out. I cannot drive in there, which is a problem. Because that would have been good if I could have done that. I like how happy she looks when she attacks you.
Yeah.
Like she's so stoked, like, ah, look what I did! She has so much joy in the pain of others.
Yeah.
Now, surprisingly enough, it's just taken aback by what's going on. Like, oh, well, that sucked. There we go. So we have 5 days left. Meaning, you can either go for your normal ability, or you can stock up to have your ultimate ability once. Your super ability once in this game. That's essentially what we'll boil down to, because I don't think that there really is a chance for you to get your ability twice.
Yeah, no.
So either you go for your normal ability now. Lucky Star. Would it be Shooting Star in English?
No. Lucky Star.
Lucky Star? Well then let's see how that will screw me over. Well, that was a definite improvement on your part there. With 50% going in there, taking out my 70.
Honk.
They are honking. You're out there honking like crazy. You technically can do that. I mean, with your chance of increased percentage damage there, that might take me out.
It did.
Now is actually a bit of a problem to fight against with that. Like, look at that! Where your percentage lies and what you actually do to me is kind of... wow! Yeah, I can see that I've lost this one, like, handily. Yeah, I do not think your percentage will help you that much. With the plus 60 you would maybe if you get the full 60% on that, you might be able to take my tank out with yours, but you need to gamble high for that.
No, I think I'm gonna let them stand there as blockades. Yeah, because you can't move any near that. Neither with that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do.
I think you made the better choice there with the recon unit at the beginning. Well, there's no way that I'm gonna do anything, and I don't really get an advantage out of that anyway, so let's just go. Those are also really cool screenshots. Okay, let's see what we can do.
Then again, I think my blockades may have been of no use because Her special power.
What's that? Oh, when did it? Oh, I made a mistake with that one. I never wanted to buy a recon.
Yeah, I was wondering why you did that.
Well, I can't really do anything there. I made a mistake. Well, that definitely cost me now. No, how dare! Well, your luck is back to normal, which is okay. You still win this in the end. And I don't think with the next 4 days that I can capture 2 buildings while you're crowding everything up there like that. And squeak out another draw. I think, given a long enough period of time, you would be able to actually capture my HQ this time.
Probably.
Because I have 4 units out to your, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Or is this just produced?
You only see how many you have produced. Like, you don't see...
That's a bummer.
Yeah. You have 10 units out, I have 4, so... Having my tank out in the middle of the road is just not advantageous for Cat. That does not help.
Advantageous.
Exactly.
Nah, that one doesn't work.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna try to push in there. Okay, since that is not what I thought I bought, let's attack that thing. Let's just go. Cat really has a nice theme.
Yep. Lots of good music in Advance Wars.
Yep.
Yeah. That recon got erased.
Raised it to the ground. Okay, I'm gonna go over there with that. Since I cannot do a lot, back to the basics. That's right, Tammy strategies.
Apparently, I should be playing Nell more often if I'm doing so well like, with her against you. But also, you're not playing as Tammy, so
Yeah, with Tammy you would have stood against a little bit more of a wall at the beginning with my foot, normal foot troops versus yours. That would have given me a little bit of a time. Especially with the stupid recons, being there with my max would have helped me a lot. With Nell, I don't have that much of an advantage there, so yeah, there goes that. And yep, there was your luck again. See, Nell in actuality is not good at all at commanding units. She's just really lucky.
no, she's the head commander of Orange Star.
Yeah, by luck.
No, I don't think she's that kind of character.
No, I also don't think so. But we all know that Hachi is the real mastermind behind it all.
I mean, I think he used to be Orange Star's leader in
There's
the past.
some talk that he used to be Orange Star leader. I don't think it's like confirmed. Like they only say in the game like that apparently he used to be, but it's not like outright said that he actually used to be the leader of Orange Star. Yeah, I'm gonna just stand on these spots there.
And considering how good Hachi is as a CO,
would make sense, especially with the ability to produce units on anything. Yeah, I think you've won that one handily.
yeah, I have 9 buildings to your 5.
Yep, I never got past the first 2 buildings that I got captured, and then once it got to the skirmish in the middle, you kinda annihilated there. The good thing is that I have my cover advantage. The bad thing is I did not utilize it as well as I wanted to use it. And also definitely your random chance of dealing more damage. That is definitely something that sucked a lot.
No wonder Nell is an unlockable character.
Yeah.
I think for the reboot camp you need to play the Advance Wars 1 campaign 100%. Like do every mission.
Wow.
Does that work?
Let's see. Yep. I mean, okay. With the potential of dealing more damage with Nell, yes. With any other unit, maybe not.
Yeah.
But with Nell's ability, passive ability, that definitely got in handy for you. Yeah, you have me pushed all the way to the back there. Yeah. You see, if I were Nell in that case, I know that that thing would be a goner. I'm not Nell though, so there's no guarantee that I can take that out. I'm just gonna do that. Just deal a little bit of damage so that it can deal even more a little bit of damage. Yeah, I can make... whatever. I can buy myself one more tank at the end, just to say I did.
One day left.
Because the only thing that I would have been able to buy now is a recon unit, and again, the 3 tanks that you have, that doesn't do a lot. Honestly, I want to say starting to capture there was pointless. You should have attacked with that unit, if anything.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna capture that anymore. You also did your transport strategy a little bit late.
Yeah. I should have done that sooner.
Yeah, that's like a setup around the halfway mark and you set it up. You bought the units I think at day 5 and it took you until day 3 that you finally had a unit in your transporter.
No, I bought the transporter like in my past turn.
Wasn't it like day 5 that you bought that and then you putzed around for 2 days until you get something in there?
No. Oh, look at the stats.
I'm gonna look at the stats after this because
Okay.
then we have a more accurate reading of everything. We can do that.
Pew.
Get some of my units killed there at the end, but maybe take one of your tanks out. Verily. So yeah, this is technically, if we wouldn't have stopped at 15 days but played for 20 days again, you would have taken my HQ. Like no questions asked, you would have taken my HQ.
Info?
So,
Yeah, I have
So,
9 buildings.
yep, 9 buildings versus my 5. You produced more units than I did. I lost more units than you did. I have not a lot of funds. But I have more funds than you. So that's good. And that's what my units look like. Not so good. Is there anything else that we can take a look at? Not really.
Nope.
I wish there would be more like stats that you could look at in the game. Well, anyway, ending my turn. And guess who the victor is? It be Nell. Not bad.
Thank you. I think this is my first win against you.
Yes, I also had some grave misplays. Like at least 2. The one where I at the beginning decided not to buy recon units, which probably would have helped. And the one where I bought a recon unit instead of a tank, which also hurt.
Yeah, that's a classic mistake.
Yep.
Happens.
But anyway, congrats on the win. At least we this time have a winner. I would have preferred a definitive winner last time as well. But anyway.
I'm gonna save it because this is gonna be the only win I ever get.
We'll see about that, because I'm really good mostly with Tammy, and since we decided that we're gonna play different COs every time.
Yeah, because I wanna show some more of the commanders.
Yeah.
So it's not just like a Max versus Tammy slugfest all the time.
Yeah, so it might turn around every now and then. I should play not Hachi, whoever that dude is that also has improved foot units next time.
Sensei?
Sensei, yeah, I should play Sensei next time. That way I don't play as Tammy, but I still can fuck you up with my foot units.
Yeah.
That's closer to home. That's why I decided not to play him today, because I wanted to show something else.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna keep like heavy hitters like Sturm, or whatever his name is in English.
Also Sturm.
Yeah.
They just pronounce it like English.
Storm?
Sturm.
Sturm? Oh. Well, we're gonna keep Sturm, probably also for a little bit later and for a more like even out matchup, because like Sturm versus Clone would be bullshit.
Yeah.
Also the question on what the fuck we're gonna do with the Clone.
Clone versus Andy.
Clone versus Andy. Who's the better Andy? Andy.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Because Andy in Advances 2 style has a super power.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
The Clone doesn't.
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have some interesting matchups. Some will be ridiculous, some will be interesting to see, and we have at least 2 in our head already that are kinda hilarious. But you'll see about those. So, thank you for joining us on this battlefield.
Also, shoutouts to Sensei's commander power theme.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude, the remixes are so fucking good.
I know, we've heard them a lot already.
So, be excited when you play as Sensei.
Oh, I'm already excited. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it.
The theme that plays when you fart units onto every one of your cities when you use the zero powers.
Great. See you next time.
Bye. Bye.